Well, it's a Monday. I want to welcome everybody on this. It's a rather cloudy and temperate day.
Hazy.
Here, and it's hazy. And there's a little bite in the air. It's sweater weather. And that's my favorite time because I can bulk up and look a little thicker than I normally am.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Shani.
No, everywhere we
words,
go.
I have make-up sounds.
This one's easy, dude.
These are in the... we should sing a couple of Christmas songs.
We should do a Christmas album, dude.
I think so. Or just the next episode. Well, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to do a rendition of It's Cold Outside, and maybe I'll play around with the lyrics. And
that could be fun.
Yeah, remind me.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas
everywhere you go.
Ooh, I didn't know this line. Take a look in the 5 and 10 glistening. Is it the highway?
Sing once again.
Take a look at the I-10
105.
105.
510 was a store with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. This is Johnny Mathis.
But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be
on your own front door.
Fuck that song, bro.
A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots people in their face.
Is there anything more annoying when people put up Christmas trees too early?
Yeah.
You know what is like a super pet peeve of mine? Christmas colors or Christmas songs before it's too early. Until December hits, you shouldn't be doing any of that.
Right.
It will literally drive me nuts. Like on the radio, like my favorite country station, 105.1, switches to all Christmas music. Just they don't give you a fucking heads up or nothing. I hit 2, it's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Middle of November.
Yeah.
Fuck you, 105.1.
They start early.
Yeah, man. I was looking for my fucking tunes.
My father loves, and my wife love Christmas.
Dude, I love Christmas too. Yeah. But there has to be December 1st, man. Yeah. And even then, let's not get too crazy.
Yeah.
But then you start getting the middle of December, then it gets cherry around.
I had to buy a fake Christmas tree at Home Depot. Now, the reason I had to buy a fake tree is because a real tree will send my wife into an apoplectic. She's
allergic to nature.
To pine. You know, and for most of her childhood, until she was like 17, she would come down with the worst allergies, and they couldn't figure out what it was. What was the tree in your house?
Was it only in December, though?
Well, but they start early. They start in like August. So anyway, I go to buy myself.
Easy case
she gives me a picture of the 9-foot fake tree I have to buy, and I'm like, all right, I'll go buy a plastic fake tree.
Yeah, order off the internet. Yeah.
Yeah, but I go to Home Depot. Well, that cost me $470, sir.
Yeah, bro, they're making out 9-foot trees, dude. What'd you think?
It looks real as shit, though.
Well, let's not get crazy.
Still a lot of
fake
money.
One too. They look fake.
It's a lot of money to dish out for a fucking
I know trees
fake
are no
tree.
punk, bro. Trees. You have a tree in your house, Jen?
No, I don't.
Well, not in your downtown loft, the bachelor terrace crib. Where your parents are at. Your parents have one?
No, they used to do it every year too.
They don't do it.
Stopped.
They said fuck it.
Yeah.
At some certain age, just go fuck.
A lot of Christian Koreans though.
Yeah, tons.
Yeah, but eventually when you get older, you just fuck it.
It's just you think about
like lights. I remember when I was a kid, I'd force my dad to put lights on. My dad would be on that fucking ladder. I'd be holding the lights. It took forever.
My daughter wanted me to
you can pay someone to do it.
My daughter goes, adjust the star on the top. It's floppy, Dad. And I was like,
shut up,
I
bitch.
go, don't have time. I go,
You get your little ass up there and
you
adjust
get
the
up
star.
there. You risk your life.
It's rare you see people with real trees, though. It's a lot of work. The fucking bristles fall off everywhere. I like the scent, but then you got to throw it out afterwards.
My mother.
I like my trees like I like my tits, bro.
Tall and tight and pointy.
Fake.
Man, that's good. I like my trees like I like my tits. Fake. That's very funny.
So aggressive.
My dad and I, they decided, my mother said, I want a huge tree because she always did. So we go get a real tree. And the base of it was a little smaller than your average redwood. It was a fucking giant tree in Connecticut.
God. It's so much work.
Well, it's not only just work. Then you get that stand. The problem with a stand is that it's not holding a giant tree. We got a tree that was simply too big. We had to strap to the roof of our car, that kind of shit.
Oh, my God. Like the Griswolds?
Yeah.
Here's the thing with those stands. You have to drill into that tree's fucking base like
Yup.
you know those weirdos that break their neck? That's where those head braces, they screw into their heads? You got to do that to the tree stand.
That's
You
right.
have to fucking drill into that goddamn.
Okay, we didn't know that, and we didn't do that. And here's the other thing you need to understand.
Yeah, water that bitch.
There's one person who's less handy than old Bryan, and it's my
That's
pa.
Papa Callan?
And it's my pa. And the other thing is my pa grew up super poor and had to do a lot of manual labor.
So he's not doing
So
no
when
work.
he has to do manual labor, like even put a Christmas tree up,
Yeah.
like the man of the house, he gets. It reminds him of when he was poor, so he gets crazy.
It gets mean.
So I'm trying.
Dad's
I'm
Scrooge
hacking.
McDuck.
So we buy this stupid base. The tree is for real. Like probably 200 pounds. I don't know. It's a huge tree.
Huge.
It's giant. So they come wrapped up. It just goes boom, like
So
a peacock,
annoying,
like a peacock. We're like, what the fuck is this? I'm in a forest. We're trying to. I have a Bowie knife. This giant Bowie knife. I'm hacking away.
How
at
old
it.
are you at this time?
I'm 17,
Okay.
18. Long story short, we try to put the tree up. It's not working. It falls the fuck over 3 times. My father takes a stand and whips it like a boomerang, like a frisbee.
Yeah.
Throws it end over end, and it hits my mother's. She bought something in China that costs, I don't know how. It costs more than the average human being on the black market.
Sure.
And she's like, bah! She freaks out. The tree falls. He tackles the tree. This is no bullshit. He goes, get out of my way. My mother goes, no, get out of my way. He tackles the tree, all 6'4" of them, picks it up, runs it outside in the yard, keeps running, and throws it. We had this
trash?
ravine and throws it into the ravine.
Good for him.
Where it's not our property anymore. This is in Connecticut. And no Christmas.
He's over it, dude.
He gets in his car, goes and checks into a hotel. My mom and I drag the tree back. We tie it up with ropes, and now we have a tree with rope. It was
My
great.
God.
That was our Christmas.
It's such a hassle, man. Christmas trees are. Kat, you guys fuck with Christmas trees?
I like the way they look, but I'd rather go to the Grove and see it than have
Wow,
it at
nothing
home.
at the house, huh?
I have
Couple
like a
old
tiny,
Scrooge
like,
McDucks
She's
over here. man.
Vietnamese. They don't exactly celebrate Saint Nick. Saint Nick he goes over Vietnam. You know, in his sled and his.
He passes over.
They go, nah, not
goes,
those guys.
nah.
They don't believe
They'll
us.
figure it out.
And they keep going.
But you grew up here, so there's like, to me, Christmas is no longer really a religious holiday. It's more of just like an American festival.
but
Like, do
it's
we all believe?
Well,
You know
hold
what I'm
on.
saying?
Hold on. Isn't it the day a gentleman by the name of
Jesus
Jesus Christ?
Christ Day.
I mean,
Is that real? Because the record books say it's not.
okay? Can I ask?
Saying even if you believe in Jesus Christ, he was not born on Christmas.
May I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
I want to just.
Yeah, please do it. Now, what? Be careful.
No.
'Cause I believe in Christmas. I believe in Santa.
I just want to know.
Celebrate Rudolph.
I mean, I guess what I'm hearing is that. So, do you enjoy putting your finger over a match? Let me start there. Like if I have a lit match, do you enjoy putting your finger and holding it in the match or just
No,
above
I don't
it?
like
You don't
that.
like that?
No.
Okay. Now, because that would hurt your finger.
Yeah.
Now, would you? What if your whole body was held over a large fire?
Like as a pig roast?
Yeah. Now, how would you like that? I mean, probably not.
I'll probably
right.
pass. Sweat, yeah.
And then plus fire on your body, on your
Not
skin.
good. I mean, I
Human
get
skin
tan.
and fire doesn't go well.
I get tan.
Right. Now, and you probably wouldn't like that forever,
I don't know
even,
where
and
you're
you're
going,
kept
bro.
alive.
I don't know where you're going with this, bro.
Well, what I'm going with is, do you want to go to hell, or do you want to recant what you just fucking said? Because
He's going to hear this podcast?
well, I believe that a gentleman who flies over Vietnam, because they're non-believers.
And skips over him?
Yeah.
He's going to hear this?
And I'm just saying that I don't want to roast in a fire for eternity.
I don't either,
So,
bro. But
as far as I'm concerned, Jesus is born on Christmas Day, and I will keep my chimney open
Bro,
for the long-legged white son of a bitch named Saint Nick.
it's a whole nother. But my thing is if you look at the record books, he was not born on Christmas. It's a made up fucking holiday, bro.
I have a question.
I celebrate it because I have a son now.
Right. I don't
The
know.
Bible answer does not give a specific date
If Saint Nick
for the
lives in-
birth of Jesus Christ.
If Saint Nick lives up in the North
The
Pole,
true birth date of Christ, this is from his people, unknown.
the fuck.
And then it says,
Unknown?
look into it.
Well, I don't know.
And that's from the Encyclopedia of Early Christianity. And then it also says, but we know one thing, bitch, not in winter.
Isn't it based on the astrological, like when the North Star was just so in the sky or something? Isn't that what they followed the North Star? I don't know. Here's the thing.
I don't know. I'm just saying it's a made up. And I
If
celebrate
Saint
this
Nick,
holiday.
I feel like if Saint Nick is from the North Pole, I feel like he should be Inuit. Bring up the average Inuit, please. I think he should look this way. First of all, you're cold up there.
All right. Well, now you're going down a weird road, Brian, because
Bro, I'm just
Jesus
saying.
shouldn't be white either.
Well, he's not. He's Semitic. He's
No. The way he's portrayed,
Looks
in
like your
society-
average. He looks like your average Arab or your average Sephardic Jew from
He does not
from
look
the Middle
it.
East. So he ain't white. He's not white.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
But we portray him as a white man with long hair.
We sure do, with kind of brownish.
We sure as
blonde
fuck
hair.
know he was not white. If
No.
he's real, we know he's not white. He
was-
should look like that gentleman here.
Now there's an Inuit. Now one thing about the Inuit you should know is that they're
Damn, those shades are sick.
that's a strong face. Now one thing you should know
got
about
the
the
lips
Inuit,
on him, too.
He lives on seal. He basically 100% carnivores. Now here's the thing about the Inuit. They have a certain body constitution where their hands and their feet don't get cold the way yours and I's would.
They're polar
their
bears.
circulation,
Yeah, they're polar bears.
yeah, their circulation is
the
pretty
polar bears
amazing.
of human beings. That's
Yeah.
the way they grew up.
They laugh at the cold. They can handle the cold.
Now, did that guy in the middle there, he looks like my cousin. Did he eat all the seals in
Well,
Antarctica? or?
that's a wide face.
Now, are there bees in Antarctica? Because he looks swollen.
you need
There's like a-
some fat on your face.
Well, there's a bug on his face, and he doesn't give a fuck.
That's a giant mosquito just drinking away.
Dude, so speaking of Indians and, Native Americans.
Yeah.
When I
First Nation. Call him First Nation. Can I see that guy up there with the long hair? That guy's cool looking. All right.
Man, what are we doing? What are you
Very
trying
Asian.
to find him on Grindr?
Very Asian.
That's
which,
Korean.
Which the Native Americans, they say, came originally from Asia.
Dude, I was telling you,
know
when
that?
I was in Albuquerque, the lady who picked me up from the airport to drive to the hotel was Native American, and we're just talking, and she's like, "I'm from this tribe. It's actually about 30 minutes outside where we're going," and she's talking about and
Pueblo, probably, right?
I'm not sure. And then she goes, there's a lot of tribes out there, and she goes, where one of the originals you can go where they still live in adobes and all this stuff.
Wow.
And then I go, white, uneducated Brendan goes, oh, and teepees and stuff?
Yeah. It's, teepee.
Didn't go well.
No, it doesn't go well.
She goes, oh, how well educated are you on Native Americans? I go,
Not at all. Scale of 1 to 10.
no, I
One?
went, well, I learned, in high school what everyone learns and, about Indians. And when I said Indian, she goes, Native Americans. I went, yeah, I'm sorry. And then she goes, well, I could educate you. I could take you to my reservation.
That'd be cool.
I went, you know what? That sounds great. Is there any you can take a left and a fucking fork in my eye? I went, you know what? Yeah, just take me to the hotel. I don't have time for this. Take me to the hotel.
You're just not interested.
Don't take me. Yeah, no.
See,
well, I
that's-
had to get going. And I go, well, you know when someone asks you something like, oh, that'd be cool, man. That doesn't mean, yeah, take me to your reservation.
Yeah.
So I can put mud on my face. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
She went, oh, I can take you. And I went,
Why would you put mud on your face?
because she said she was talking about some mud that they do, some mud
So
thing.
you're under the impression that Native Americans wear dirt on their face?
No, she said
I just want to get this
some
right. I don't
skit
know what's
they
going on.
that skit.
Before our show gets canceled.
Oh, no,
Before we get
dear God, no,
protested again.
no, I donate.
So you're not interested in seeing a reservation and seeing
Well, here-
the people that were
But
in
then
this
she caught
country
me in a
first.
lie because she goes, I'm sorry, I can't do it now. She goes, well, it's only 30 minutes outside. Don't want to drive that far.
That's a long way. That's a long way. In fairness, when you're
From
in
the
Albuquerque,
airport, I have 2 shows that night.
Yeah, you don't have time. You just don't have. You got to get your head together.
I
I know
don't
what you mean.
care. But no, the thing is, then she goes, it's only 30 minutes away. I go, yeah, no, I wish. I gotta get back.
See, it's Pueblo right there. It's Pueblo.
I go, I gotta get back. And she goes, oh, what time are your shows? I go, tonight. And she goes, yeah, it's only 11 o'clock. I go, yeah, no doubt. 7 and 10 though. She goes, oh. I just want to be like, dude, quit. I obviously don't want to go. Don't force me to go to your goddamn tribe.
Yeah. I've read a couple of books on Native American, and Steve Rennell is a bit of a Native American historian, and so we'd be.
It's fascinating stuff.
The Navajo are out there. Yeah.
See,
Lots of different.
I think
tribes.
she was from, the Navajo, I want to say.
Damn, that's wild.
But that place, stand up, good spot, dude. Santa
Was it?
Casino. It's set up for comedy. I told him, I said, you guys need to rebrand your shit, man, because when I think casino, I think shitty surrounding, doesn't sound well. It was designed.
It was a
for-
Native American casino.
Yes.
Okay.
Santa Ana.
Yeah.
Brand new hotel. My room was probably the best hotel room I've stayed in as far as when people put
Really?
you up. They
Really?
gave me this fucking dope suite.
Damn.
See, it's there. It's made for like DJs and clubs.
Nice.
But then they have big time stand up there twice a month. So it's like It's
The
made
stage.
for acoustics. It's a stage.
Oh, nice.
It's called The Stage. I'm like, you guys just need to remarket it, and more comics come out here.
And then it's like people come from all over, and it's like a party place.
I think when they used to have like big time DJs there,
Right.
but then they switched to stand up.
Good looking people there. Why are you looking at the ceiling?
What?
Why did you just look up at the
No,
ceiling?
I didn't hear what you said, dude.
Because you looked at
Oh no, that's it. Yeah, that's the stage.
Man, you're changing it. Hey, did you hear what I said? I said,
No, I had good green chili.
that's not what I asked you.
No, I had great coffee there, dude.
I said, are they good looking? A lot of the people that are good looking that are at this casino? It's a simple question.
I don't get the question, bro.
Why are you looking
Are you
around?
saying people are ugly in Albuquerque?
I never said that. I asked you.
Why? I've been to all
I'm
sorts
looking
of
at these
cities.
pictures.
I've never had you ever ask me, are they good looking?
Well, 'cause
I was in New York last week. Did you go, are they good
I
looking
shot a
in New
TV
York?
show in Albuquerque for 2 years. And I love Albuquerque. And you clearly think that people wear mud on their faces. So I'm asking you.
No, they asked if I
I'm
wanted mud
asking
on my
you,
face.
Point blank.
I thought it was being around the bush. Do they want to shit on my face? I don't know, Brian.
Right.
When she said, do you want mud? I assumed freakiness.
Oh.
Mud. So
So
if I asked a girl, do you want mud on your face?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the dirt on the ground.
Well, a lot of cultures in sunny places somehow create a barrier to the sun.
you ever heard of a mud mask, bro? That's what I'm thinking.
They use certain
to
muds.
foliate the pores on your
Naked
face.
and Afraid, they'll tell you that people will cover their body with mud because the bugs and the
Yeah,
sun.
but I didn't know. Whenever a random stranger goes, "Do you want mud on your face?"
Yeah.
I assume it's something sexual. Hard pass for this guy. Not my
You
style.
want some? Maybe she's into scat. You want some mud on your face? As in wink, wink. I got to poo.
See, that's what I was thinking.
I had a bunch of green
because she was talking about green chili before
Ooh.
and coffee. I went, all right, let's storm shit your pants.
Ooh.
And then you just asked me if I want mud. I'm no detective. I'm putting 2 to 2 here together.
Yeah.
And you want to take me to your hut,
Yeah.
quote unquote.
Yep.
And I'll show you my chief.
Well, we know that there are people out there that are into having poo on their face. Oh, a young Apache.
I thought I was giving some sort of Native American porno as we kept
at this.
driving.
Young Native American. It's like a mud bath.
Dude, you can buy mud and put on your face, and it exfoliates your skin.
Exfoliates, yeah.
Yeah, I do that shit, bro. I didn't want to do it that night. I had shit to do. Now you look at the black and white person up there. Went chocolate face, vanilla face.
That's wild.
This one?
The only black and
Damn,
white
look at
person,
that.
for God's
Hold on, look at
the
that.
only person with white and black paint on their face.
Oh, fuck. Picture.
See, that's
Man,
what I'm
that's
thinking.
scary.
I get there, they're like, let's kill the gringo.
Damn, look at that.
Let's eat the
There's
gringo.
a lot of-
Let's turn
there's-
the gringo into beef jerky.
Well, they're not cannibals.
Dude, you don't know what kind of people they are. You're assuming, bro.
Well, which people are you talking about?
We don't know. That's
For
the thing.
the First Nation
I don't know what
people.
tribe we're talking about.
Okay. Well, if we're in the highlands of New Guinea, you might want to be careful because you do look delicious.
Or if you go to Satan Island like that homeboy did, trying to
no.
spread the word of Jesus.
Although they didn't eat him, they just buried him.
Nope.
At least they buried him.
New info came out. They ate his face off.
I haven't read that.
I read it, bro. CNN.
I've not read that. Happened in Florida though. A guy was on ice or some weird drug and then ate a guy's face. Beat him up and ate his face.
Oh, did you hear about the? Of course you didn't. I don't know why I know about it. This girl did meth for the first time. Went, you know what? My eyes are bothering me. She was high.
Oh yes.
Ripped her eyeballs out blind.
Yes. She
Meth,
said
hell
the
of a
Lord
drug.
told her to take her eyes out. I don't know if it was meth. I feel like it wasn't meth. It was something.
Was it meth? I feel like meth don't do that.
It was some kind of a hallucinogenic drug.
But she was like, you know what? I don't want my eyes anymore.
Yeah.
Woman who ripped eyes out says happier now. Wow. Because you can't read Twitter comments?
Yeah.
Crystal meth on this one.
Woo,
Yeah,
doggy.
there you go.
That's meth, baby. In crystal form.
She was in a parishioner. Yeah, they found her eyeballs in her hands.
I squished them, although they were somehow still attached to my head. It took a team of police to calm her down. She was airlifted to Greenville Memorial Hospital Trauma Unit, where doctors cleaned what was left of her orbital sockets.
Well, she
Doctors
reached
believe
in-
the drug she ingested was laced with another chemical, causing her to have hallucinations in which she heard voices telling her to sacrifice her eyes.
Yeah.
And she could make it to heaven. What kind of fucking drugs are you on? The day before it happened, which was my birthday, I was getting ready to have her committed just to get off the streets and away from it, but it was too late. She ripped her eyes out.
They were laced with another chemical, the drug.
I don't know how I'm getting through it, but she has given me
Hallucinations.
strength. It's weird to say, but she uplifts me right now.
Wow.
She says, whenever he eats it's just kind of the person she is, man. She hits one block, keeps going.
My God. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Drugs.
No, the future is bright for her.
You know, you're a little dark this Monday.
Am I dark?
You didn't want to go see a reservation, and then
easy, bro. I celebrate Native Americans. I love Albuquerque.
But you suggested that maybe you might get eaten, and that there was mud on people's faces. And I, for one, am already offended. And now you made a joke that she's going to see the light.
Right.
No, I said she has a bright future.
A bright future, right? And that is an outrageous yet funny thing to say. Now, listen. I don't know what's gotten into you this morning.
I don't either.
I need you to button it back up.
You know what? I need to take it down a notch.
You got to take it down a notch. Overall, you had a good experience in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Dude, great food.
At a Navajo reservation.
Didn't go to the
Navajo Pueblo reservation.
Didn't go to any reservation.
Look up what that tribe is, so we can educate ourselves.
But there's so many out there.
And while you do that,
but there was great coffee there. Some of the best coffee shops around.
Really?
Yeah, Piñon Coffee. Piñon.
All right.
And then I went to a great breakfast spot, dude. Great food out there.
And on this break, as he looks this up, I just want to say that no one ever did any meth and things got better. Okay, so say no to meth. What were you saying?
That's true. Has anyone done meth? I'm like, God, I feel so much better.
No, nobody's done cocaine and meth and been like, you know what? I had problems. I did a bunch of meth and cocaine.
Oh, there it is. It's a Laguna Pueblo. I remember she said that. There you go. Did you ever hear about the person who did acid and then thought she was an orange and peeled her skin?
I did not.
Yeah, around the water cooler, dude.
Shit.
I know.
I want to do acid.
How crazy would that be to be so fucking high? You're like, I'm a human orange. I'm going to peel my skin.
There's a guy, my friend said, he went to a party, he did a lot of acid, and he was in a bathtub, and he started thinking he was soup.
And started sucking dick?
Nope. And no.
I've heard that before, too, though, dude.
And people started cutting vegetables into they were bastards, and my friend might have been one of the guys, and they started cutting carrots and onions. Gourmet. He was like, no.
Or was he like, nah.
No, he couldn't get away.
Like he thought he was a pot roast.
Cook me. He's like, you look delicious, and they were cutting vegetables because he was having an acid
throwing
trip.
Salt on them and shit?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, I always want to redeem ourselves. It's the Pueblo, and they speak people of the North and Mongolian cultures of the South.
Hey, bro, I was trying to move on from this Native American talk, bro.
Okay. They have an agrarian lifestyle and sophisticated sense of self-governance. Thank you. And nowhere does it say there that people wear mud on their faces.
Dude, all I know is someone mentioned mud, and I get a little scared. That's all the bottom line.
I understand.
I appreciate their nation. I respect it, okay? Respect it.
Well, all right.
I just didn't have time to go there. Okay? I drove by a lot of other nations. I don't discriminate. I'm not interested in any of them.
I'm rereading Blood Meridian, so I'm learning it's all about
what's your White Devil. White Devil. We're white devils, dude.
Well, you're not that white.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm watching first of all, Chin, how proud are you me? I watched that Korean actor
I was surprised.
in the movie Searching.
John Cho.
Have you seen it?
I didn't get around to watching it, but it's based off of the San Jose area where I'm from. So a lot of people talked about it.
It's fucking brilliant, and it also takes place. The way it's shot, it's from just a computer screen. So it's just him and cameras that he sets up. It's brilliant the way it was shot. It's all like this. Him going through a computer. His daughter's going to school, and they talk on iChat.
Oh,
and she goes missing,
disappears.
and he has to find her. It's fucking dope.
How is that? Is that guy from Harold and Kumar?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow. Is he Korean?
Yes,
he's
he
Korean.
is.
He's Korean and something.
Yeah, it's the best movie I've seen in a long ass time. It was so, and I was going through and I was on my Apple TV, and I'm like, God, I need a good movie to watch. And then I clicked on this Searching movie because it just popped up. Had a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm like, God damn, that's high. I'm like, fuck it. Click. Best choice I've ever made in my life. Besides not going to that Native American reservation.
Really good movie.
Yes.
Is that his girl right there?
That's the girl that played the cop in the movie.
Yeah, she was the cop in it. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. Some twists and turns, okay?
Some twists
and turns.
I'm excited. So you recommend it highly?
Highly recommend.
All right, I'm on it.
So I'm watching that, and then I'm also watching that that show on Showtime called Escaping Dannemore, which is based off the true story. Do you know this about this cat? It's a true story. 2 convicts in prison who are they're the real guys, top right. They're in prison for life. They escape because they're hooking up with this female employee at the prison, and they're both fucking
Hold on,
her.
go back to that.
They're both fucking her.
They're also both 6'9" tall.
No, that's
No,
69 inches tall. God damn it, bro.
Damn. Oh, okay. I was
No,
like, those
come
are
on.
tall guys.
Wait, that's not even right, though, right? 69
But it's all true story. These are no spoiler alerts. It's directed by Ben Stiller, but in the true story, so they're fucking this employee at the prison, and they basically kind of manipulate her into bringing them like tools hidden in meat so they could escape. And like, yeah, we're gonna escape to Mexico, pick us up here, and it's gonna be the three of us. And
So
she's
was
cheating on her
into-
husband. The original plan was they were gonna get out.
me
She
see
was
the
gonna pick
original
him
run.
up, and then they were gonna drive to her house. They were gonna murder her husband and then escape.
Damn, they're going to murder her husband.
Yeah.
these
So the
guys were-
girl who's playing the
Patricia Arquette, right?
yeah, she's up for a Golden Globe.
Can I see?
She's
can I
so
see
good
the
in it.
original woman?
Yeah.
The real woman.
She has some tig old biddies in it.
Oh, yeah, she's got some
Big
does
old-
well.
big
Yeah,
old
yeah,
knockers.
Yeah, she does. She's all knocked up.
There they are.
Poor thing.
It's so good, man. It's a little slow and it builds up, but it's fucking good.
I take it she got caught. I take it she didn't
Yeah,
get away
she
with
did.
this.
Didn't get caught in prison now. The other gentleman, spoiler alert,
No,
gentleman.
don't tell me. I want to see
It's a
it.
real thing.
Yeah.
It's like watching Schindler's List. Like, no, don't spoil it.
Yeah. It's a real thing.
Yeah, or Pearl Harbor. Don't you fucking do it to
Don't
me,
you
man.
do it.
Don't you fucking ruin this for
Real
me.
guys.
Like
real
you
guys,
ruined Avengers
real
5.
guys didn't make it out. Or didn't really make it.
I'm not gonna tell you, dude. But you should see the scissor or the saw that they used to cut through.
Yeah.
I mean, it took forever.
Oh yeah. Well, patience when you got nothing but time.
It's a fucking good show, man.
Oh, poor Joyce Mitchell. And she was banging both of them.
Yeah, sucking one off, fucking the other.
Oh, she was lonely and she hated her husband.
Yeah, well, I think even what's the other Arquette, the one who plays the. She goes, I don't think she was a bad person.
No. Probably just lonely and desperate.
It got a little weird though when she wanted to murder her husband. That's where I'm like, not a
Well,
great
maybe her
person though, huh?
husband- Was her husband, did he beat her?
No, he loved her. Yeah, well, from what there he is. Couple of 1-2 dumbasses though. When you watch this, like, oh wow, we're not all born equal, are we?
Well, yeah. I mean, some people are.
It's in Connecticut. Or no, it's in upstate New York.
There are parts of upstate New York that are gray and cold.
There's parts of West
and
Virginia where
terrible.
like we're from the same race.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Now
tough.
I want to be very clear. I've offended everybody on the planet so far, and we're
Notice how
30
I'm
minutes
just-
in.
Notice how I'm like, yeah,
You're like,
right.
you pussy, you pussy.
I just want. I don't know Brendan.
I'm not
Schaub.
associated
I'm
with him.
I'm not friends with Brendan. Look, I did the podcast a couple of times,
A couple times.
and then they super.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. Fan voting for guest of the year is getting a frisky.
It is?
It is a 3-man race.
So
and
it's
booming.
Santino, D'Elia,
Theo,
and Theo.
Sasso, Rap.
Ooh, Sasso's
Hinchcliffe.
tight too.
Sasso, as far as one episode where I laughed the hardest, probably Sasso.
Yeah.
When he was,
This is how we do it?
this is how we do it.
he's so-
This is how we do it. That was my favorite
Yeah,
episode of the
Santino's
year.
pretty damn good.
Personally, my favorite episode.
But then there's
Santino.
D'Elia.
What have you done for me lately? Santino's representing with the last week's
man.
episode.
And D'Elia.
D'Elia
I
killed
mean,
it.
for me, it's Sasso, D'Elia.
I know where the
Santino, but
voting's
then
at,
there's
so I don't want to
Theo.
tell people. I know where the voting's at a little bit, so I don't want to. But I'll tell you what, that race is a booming.
Damn,
It's a 3-man race.
it's got to be a 3-man race. Can you say who the 3 men
Yeah,
are?
Theo.
Theo's in it.
Yes,
Love it.
he's trying to defend his belt. Theo, D'Elia, and Andrew Santino. Those are your 3 front.
So
front
Sasso
runners.
hasn't done it enough.
and it's not even close. The rest of guys aren't even close.
Wow.
So I'm just going to break hearts now. The rest of you are not even close.
Wow. Wow.
I know, right?
Well, it makes sense. It's going to be interesting. Santino stepping out of nowhere with the red hair.
That fucking
know what I
slugger,
mean?
bro. The redhead slugger.
Yeah.
Coming through.
He's coming in. I'm impressed.
Don't trust redheads, man.
Don't trust redheads.
What'd you guys do this weekend, Chin?
What did I do? Fishing.
Where'd you fish at, bro?
Went fishing.
I went fishing again. I've been fishing a lot lately.
Why are you
So
fishing so much?
It's all on the wrist.
just nice to be next to the water.
By yourself?
Nah, just me and my buddy.
Who's your buddy?
His name's Eric.
We've never met him. You met Eric, Brian?
No.
Never
I
heard of him
met
either.
Eric, but
Really?
Eric
Eric?
sounds like a
Eric,
good-looking
yeah.
white
What's Eric
boy.
do?
He's white, and he's got big muscles.
What's Eric do?
He's not white. He's Vietnamese. He's from Vietnam.
Vietnam?
even better.
Yeah,
And his
Vietnam.
name's Eric?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
And where are you guys fishing at?
We went to Sunset Beach. What do you say?
What? Another?
Sunset Beach?
Sunset Beach.
Where's that at?
No,
it's
made up.
I know the ocean area
The more
very
he
well.
says it, the more I'm like,
Sunset.
It's a small strip.
Hey, we've lived here for how? You ever heard of Sunset Beach?
It's code for the gay strip where all the men
West
kinda hang
Hollywood?
out
Now, were you fishing at the Abbey, Jen?
It's the nude
not
beach.
the Abbey.
Sunset Beach.
Sunset Beach and then Bolsa Chica. Have you guys heard of any of those places?
No.
It's closer to Orange County.
Why you fish all the way down there?
Because I've done it over here.
That's all they got.
I've done the LA
Did you catch anything? Like nuts in your mouth? Did you catch
I
anything?
fished plenty of places in LA and I'm finished in LA.
Why LA? There's not just shit fish? Or
There's
what?
just no place to fish. And I would catch like fabric. Brian?
Did you say who caught the fish first?
Yeah, I said who caught
Yeah.
the fish
Yeah.
first.
Who sucked who off? No. But did you catch anything?
No. I actually caught fish in LA when I was here, but
not out there?
Only one fish here though.
And where do you know this guy from?
Bar.
He was a roommate a long time ago.
He's a roommate?
Yeah, he was a roommate a long time
That's
ago.
cool, man.
Personals.
High school. Went to high
What's
school.
he do now?
He works on bikes, electric bikes.
Oh,
Ah, a lot of those
Interesting.
roaming
Fake-
around.
Yeah.
fake
Yeah,
career.
it's a booming business.
What's he?
So,
Does he
hey,
have a,
you know,
Does he wear a tool belt? When he's-
Sometimes.
former roommate works on
Does he
electric
keep
bikes.
his tool belt on when he's banging you with just his sneakers and his tool belt? Good
that's
for Eric,
interesting.
the gay.
Eric.
This guy. Now,
Kat, I had a very beautiful lady come up with her man, and she's like, "Listen, I love Kat. I'm the same." She goes, "I'm from Vietnam."
Vietnam.
Yeah, she goes, "I'm from Vietnam." She was gorgeous. She goes, "I'm from Vietnam too." She goes, "I feel like me and Kat would be better on your show together." I'm like, all right, well, there's only one, so there's not really.
But
and
she's
then
hot?
smoking. And then she goes, I'm stuck in Albuquerque because my man's in the military and we're stuck here. I'm like, yeah, well, you're here, so I can't get to LA. She's like, no, we'd go to LA. I'm like, I don't think Kat's holding it down. Yeah, I think Kat's good, man.
I think Filipinos and Vietnamese people are very attractive.
Yeah, this one was a smoke
The women
show.
are gorgeous.
Yeah. What'd you do, Kat? Work?
Yep. Normal stuff. Just work, auditions. That's it.
How are the auditions going?
Pretty good. Nothing crazy.
No?
Yep.
Your man's still playing a ton of video games?
Yep.
What do you get him for Christmas? Video games?
We actually don't buy each other gifts.
Jesus Christ.
I don't see the
good.
point. We like to go out to eat a lot. That's basically what we do.
No gifts, huh?
No gifts.
Smart.
I don't want anything either, and I don't think he ever
What about
does.
for your birthday? You guys share gifts then?
No gifts.
Damn, no cake, nothing?
You're good at gift giving, right? I'm the worst.
Depends.
Are you going to get me anything for Christmas?
Yeah, dude, we've gone over this. I'm getting one of those sex dolls,
Oh, yeah.
so you can fuck it.
I would never give it a run.
I would
I
never.
got these tits.
That's exactly what you're getting. Damn, you guys don't celebrate. Is your family like that too? Did you grow up that way?
I feel like as I got older, it kind of stopped. There were so many kids in our family; it's expensive.
How many are there?
On my mom's side alone, she has 7 siblings, but my grandma has 16 siblings,
Oh, your mama.
and my great grandma is one of 2 wives. So that's just my mom's
okay,
side.
gets
One
a
of 2 wives.
little interesting on
So
the
there's
cat's
polygamy
side.
practiced in.
No, it was like the first wife and the second wife.
Oh,
But we're all like one weird family.
yeah.
So you guys don't really get together on holidays?
We used to when I was younger. I think as we got older, everyone got tired of each
Everyone
other.
spread out.
Yeah. We're still all basically in San Jose, though. We just don't really.
You just don't get together.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
Especially like, Chin, does your family get together on Christmas and shit? Holidays?
Not my whole family, just my
Immediate
aunts.
family?
Yeah, but one side, my aunt.
What
side,
about you,
that's
B?
it.
No, I'll be in Africa. I'll be in South Africa.
Yeah.
Nothing screams Merry Christmas like Africa.
Nothing screams.
When I think of Africa, I think
like South Africa,
white Santa Claus Christmas.
right?
I don't think of you
And a safari.
running
Yeah.
naked while
Now
people hunt
here's
you.
the worry about South Africa right now.
Couple
we're going to be on the.
diseases
We're
going.
going to you get South Africa less so. Different climate, so you're not going to get the kind of yellow fever, dengue fever kind of stuff you can
It's
get.
there
from,
though. Mosquitoes don't go. Nah, we're not going down to the south.
It's there. It's there. It's but very dry. They've had a drought season, so that tends to keep the mosquitoes. Here's what you. Here's
when you
what
give
you.
them Gatorade.
Here's what you don't have. Here's the other thing you do have to worry about though. Besides bugs, we're going to be on the water. Now there are little canoe rides. There are things like that. Now here's the thing. I don't know if you know this. Well, of course you do. You know it, but you know that now in these months is hippopotamus
Mating season.
calving calving season.
Well, I call it hippopotamus.
You said mating, but you knew it was calving because it was mating. I know what you were saying.
No, it's hippopotamus.
Calving season.
Calving season.
They have their calves.
I'm saying it's hippopotamus time. Like, this is when they're out.
This is when they're out.
This is when they're out.
And I knew that. I knew you knew that.
You know what? Hippopotamus, they're in season.
Your passion is hippos.
They're in season.
That's right.
I love a nice hippo.
And we know that hippos are super sweet animals. Here's the thing. When they have a baby that they're protecting and you're in your canoe and you come accidentally too close to what mama hippo decides is a threat to her baby,
they kill you.
What she'll do is she'll tip your canoe over and then she'll take you by the leg and give you a little shaking.
Oh, no, she'll just gouge you with her giant tusks and kill you. Now, they're the most dangerous animal in the world. Here's the thing. Why in the fuck are you guys going on the rivers in Africa?
Well, so...
Here's a few things I don't do. Water,
territorial
Africa.
Giants.
Water, Florida.
No.
Drink water, Detroit.
No. So I said, hey, listen, here's what we're not going to do. Get in small boats and go around. Because when you fall in that water, I don't know if you know, there's another animal that lives near the hippos.
That doesn't fuck with the hippos.
He doesn't fuck with the hippos, but they do fuck with humans. So if you're in there, my leg, we got you, you're okay. Uncle Croc is coming up and he's going to kick your ass. You saw that hippo chasing the boat. How
sure
fast
did.
It is, right? Yeah.
So fast.
It's
Never
so fast.
expected.
They're members of the whale
Your whole family's
family.
going, Brian?
The whole family's going, and the whole
out of all the
going.
places.
Yeah.
Let's jump on a plane, 20-hour flight to Africa.
Oh, but dude, I'm going to shoot all day on Friday. Then I'm going to get on a plane. I'm going to fly to New York. I'll sleep near the airport, and then I'll get on a plane and go to South Africa, hold. Then I'm going to land in Joburg and meet my family, and then we're going to fly to Cape Town. So it's going to be a fun...
Why all this?
Well, because I have to go there later. I'm going to miss the first leg of the safari in Joburg.
And everyone just wants to go on a safari.
Yeah. Now, here's what I am doing. Ready? And I think you'll be a little jealous. I'm diving with great whites.
Oh, you're going to go in the cage with great whites?
Yeah,
I've always wanted to do that.
So we're going to do that.
That's one on my bucket list.
Pretty cool. I'm going to get in the water with the great whites. That'll be cool, right?
That'd be super cool.
Bring a GoPro.
I will.
Now, let me tell you something. The chances of Bryan filming any of this are zero.
Hey, I'm the worst.
Film it. Put a GoPro.
You know why?
That's the first
I'll
never.
go to YouTube and find a better GoPro thing, right?
It'd be cool if
it's you, though. That'd be awesome.
I'm not going there. I don't care about seeing the animals because I've watched tens of nature shows. I'm just there to hang with my nephews and my whole family. That'll be fun. My kids, I love that. My kids and my nephews are the best. That's what
God, so far.
I'm a little nervous going there with my tiny children. But
dude, that'd be my.
I mean, they're food. They're food and sneakers.
Dude, there's mosquitoes that could eat them alive.
Yeah.
You ever seen the mosquitoes?
Yeah.
The skeeters out there?
And then you got...
Dude, you know Jay Schaub's in Tokyo right now.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
Unleashing that fucking big anaconda on that people.
What's he... I know. There's a lot... There are not a lot of Tokyo gals that can accommodate.
Yeah, I tell you what, it ain't just going to be one... Their hands are too small for him.
Yeah,
too small. They're going to have to double up.
Although I hear guys like Bob
ladies
Sapp
of the night,
clean up.
They clean up, but listen, for any normal white dude goes down there, it's just take one broad to jerk him off. For the other boys, it's expensive, man.
Well, what's he doing in Tokyo?
Just him and his friend. Him and his friend Jason, best friend, one of his best friends, Jason. You know the big sweaty dude.
I love Jason.
Yeah, big sweat.
Yeah,
we call him Big Sweat.
His head is always sweating.
The sweatiest person.
He was going to a Muay Thai camp, right?
He was so he flew to fucking Thailand, and then he's meeting Jay in Tokyo. So he's in Thailand.
He looks like the letter H, just kind of a big.
He looks like Mark Hunt.
I watched him. Yeah, and I watched that motherfucker dance, and I was like, he's light on his feet, and I was like,
he's athletic.
That guy kick your ass. A guy like me kick my ass. Like you see him, and you go, oh, you're a thick, big-headed, sweaty.
Him and Jay are both into fashion. They're super into fashion. Now they're in Japan, releasing havoc on all those Japanese people.
Yeah. I'd like to go back there. I went there when I was 21.
I'd be interested in going there.
It was the most incredibly foreign place. I didn't know any Japanese, so
find the kid.
A lot of people speak.
Now, could we do stand-up in Tokyo?
I don't think so. You'd have a big expat.
Military.
Well, also expat, so they call it expats, expatriates.
But there's a big military
people that
base
work
down
there
there
who are American.
But isn't there a big military base out there?
Yes, in Okinawa, I believe.
Dude, that's where we should go.
Yeah.
Whoever sets that up, hit us up. Because I could go down there and fucking have great sushi.
Yeah.
Do stand up.
Yeah.
To ride off.
Yeah. Tokyo has always been. So Japan has always been influenced by the fact that there's very few people. I mean, very, very little land and a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Very little land and a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So keeping things, being very polite was very important. Being very clean is very important.
Because you're so close. Like when they have sex, then like
keep your voice down. You got to be quiet when you fuck, unless you're taking my giant dong, and then you're gonna sing.
And then you go.
This is my impression of every samurai having sex with a woman.
You think it's that loud? You think it's that loud?
Hi. She's saying yes.
Oh no, it sounds like it's a cat.
I swear to God, I had sex with a Japanese woman when I was 21. I swear on my life, I'm not making this up. And she was gorgeous.
Sure.
And I was doing my 21-year-old thing with my surprising piece, my skinny body and my surprising piece.
That is surprising.
And I swear to God, she was going, hi.
Oh, I don't like that.
Hi. And I was like, oh, let me see that. There's nothing like a Japanese gal with howitzers. She's got some fucking howitzers on her.
Hey, how about, right? I forgot this. When we were in New York, Buster, Buster was with us. And we get in this Uber, and this is black guy from Queens. He's just like, what's up, motherfuckers? And he's like joking with us. And these girls walk by, and there's like a big, like, also transgender girl. He's like, damn, look at these. He goes, oh, hell no, that's a fucking dude. That's a dude. And he goes, you guys into that shit? And everyone's like, no, not our thing, man. No, not our thing. He goes, what are you into? And Buster goes, I like Asian women with big asses. He goes, shit, that a unicorn. That's a unicorn, motherfucker. That ain't real. The fuck, Asian with big ass. You ain't never gonna see that. We were laughing so hard.
That's so funny.
But now it's a trend where Asians are getting booties done, I think.
That one right there. Let me see what's going on. Make sure everything's all right. That's interesting.
Skinny.
Not that skinny.
Chin's all, ugh, no dick. Ugh. Ugh. No Adam's apple in a dick. Ugh. Gross, boys. Ugh. Let's go to current events.
That's so funny. Oh, wait. Let's talk a little bit about the fights.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. What'd you think, Brian?
I just thought the Joanna Jędrzejczyk Valentina Shevchenko fight was unique in that it was. They're so highly technical. They're so good. They're so fucking good. Do you think? I'm going to make a statement and tell me if true or false. I believe that Joanna Jędrzejczyk and Valentina Shevchenko are technically as good as any man fighting. Is that true?
Stand-up wise, yeah.
Stand-up wise, even wrestling, even their clinch game, pretty amazing.
Hey.
Really?
Calm down.
Calm down a little.
Calm down. Yeah,
okay.
But move on to another fight. Calm down after that statement. No, they're just as good as John Jones in DC.
Well, no. I mean,
no. But they're just as good as Kevin Lee.
That's a little different.
No. But they're just as good as Tony Ferguson.
Okay.
No. They're just as good as Woodley. No. They're just as good as Colby Covington.
Okay.
No. They're just as skilled as Ben Askren.
Oh, God. Maybe I misspoke. All right, back to stand-up, though. The stand-up.
Yeah, dude, stay in your lane. What do you got?
Yeah, good stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
I love that fight, and I love that. Are they both from Poland? Is Valentina Shevchenko from Poland?
No,
I don't think so.
She's like Russian or something.
Yeah. She is?
Yeah.
Love her.
Joanna was never in that fight. She got dominated. Yeah, all 5 rounds. Yeah.
Well, yeah. But
it wasn't much of a fight.
Yeah, she
high-level mixed martial arts for sure, B.
Yeah.
But not much of a fight.
Kyrgyzstani and Peruvian.
Oh, fuck, Kyrgyzstani.
Dude, have you seen her sister who's in the UFC now?
No.
Dimey.
Let me see.
Yeah. Her sister's hot.
See that. I like Joanna Jędrzejczyk with a little weight on her. Looks great.
Joanna lost 3 out of her last 4. It's getting salty out there for her. It's tough, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's her. Click on one of those pictures. See the images, for God's sakes, Jim? Come on, dude.
What?
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, don't be mad at that. World champion, by the way, Brian. We'll kick you in the nuts.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
And suck you off.
Can you keep going? Are you joking me?
I'm not joking, dude. I knew that was your style.
What the fuck is going on here?
I know, dude.
Hold
Look at them sisses. You wouldn't like
I like them both.
I know. You'd like to be right in between.
I want to help them out with some stuff. I want to give. They don't even know this country. They're lost.
Yep.
I'd like to be their guy.
How great are their genetics,
She's gorgeous.
dude?
Yeah.
She's hotter than the ring card girl.
Their coach.
No,
is
don't take
something
that.
else, too.
Don't do your hair like you're a doo-wop girl. Don't do that.
Yeah,
but look at him there,
She got more Peruvian. Are they blood related, or is there something going on here?
They might not be entirely blood related.
You know what? They don't look like each other, do they?
No.
She's hot on the right, though. Am I right?
I'm very happy with both. I appreciate.
I'm more on the right's my style.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't like when she does her hair though like that. Tell you that right now.
These
right
are some
the
tough
fuck
gals,
now.
and I guess their coach is just a genius. He's been doing some good stuff with them. Wow. There's some.
What'd you think of
strong
Ortega and Holloway?
I loved it. I thought the stoppage was very important and very good because I want to see Bryan Ortega continue to fight. And the worry that I have is when somebody takes that kind of punishment, it can really. It can put a real kink in your career. It can stop your career. And I hate that shit. I would
Some
stop
people
it.
are
I would have stopped it earlier.
Some people thought they would have stopped it earlier.
It should have been. In fact, I think in boxing match, it probably would have been. But then again.
Well, it's up to the coaches, right? Their corner.
Yes. Ortega's so tough, still giving back, still innovating, still thinking. He's such a great fighter. And frankly, he's the second best fighter in that division. Max Holloway is just too good. He's just too fucking good.
He's a clinic.
I mean, he is. He's just so fucking amazing. Born to fight, made to be a champion, made to be right there.
And it sounds like Holloway's going to go to 55 now. Dana wants him at 55. There's really nothing left for him.
I think it's a great idea.
Me too.
And I think that weight cut must be a motherfucker.
For both of them. Both of them are 55.
Yeah, because when Ortega came to our show, I think I asked him. I think he was weighing 180, something like that. He looked thick at stand-up.
Oh, like the comedy stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad he's okay. I hope he's okay. I hated seeing him get that kind of punishment on a guy who's just too fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
So Max Holloway would go to 55. And there would be waiting
Conor McGregor.
It'd be a great
Dustin
rematch.
Poirier, Nate Diaz.
There's
a million big name fights.
That's a
way smarter fight than featherweight.
Yeah, and by the way, wow.
Him versus Conor's a fun fight.
It's a very fun
Him versus
fight.
Khabib's a good fight.
Yes,
him versus Tony Ferguson's a good fight.
Well, him versus Khabib
Dustin
would be
Poirier is a
fascinating.
great fight. Him versus Khabib's fascinating. Him versus Conor at 55 is fascinating because Conor's the last guy to beat him.
Yes. And, anybody better be ready for that. God damn.
Good thing
Tony
you said
Ferguson, though. Tony Ferguson is in there.
I like what you said. You know what I like what you said about that?
What?
They better be ready for that.
No.
You said anybody better be ready
Here's
for
my
that.
thing. Max Holloway, as great as he is, God, has he got his hands full. God damn, has he got his hands full.
In what?
We got fucking Kevin Lee, Dustin Poirier, Conor McGregor, Tony Ferguson, and Khabib Nurmagomedov.
It's the best division in the sport.
That is the
history
best
of the sport.
Jesus.
That's the best division.
Correct. Anthony Pettis. Fuck.
We got Gaethje sitting there.
Oh,
Al
Jesus.
Iaquinta's no punk. Nate Diaz.
Al Iaquinta.
Michael Chiesa, although he's a 70 now. I don't know why they have him in.
Paul Felder. I can't believe Felder's only 15, but I guess.
I think the top five are those other guys he would starch, but yeah,
you
the top
think
five.
he'd start Anthony Pettis? Really? All right. Al Iaquinta's a big boy. If he can suck down to 55, which I thought he fought at 70. What's Al Iaquinta?
No, Iaquinta's always fought at 55.
Has he?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
All right. Good fights, though.
Wow.
You got some current events, Jen?
Yeah, we got a few.
Wow.
How about...
Oh, this was great. This is yours, Kat?
Yep.
I love this. Did you see Nick Cannon?
No.
Okay. Break it down.
So Kevin Hart was asked to issue an apology for some tweets that came out, I think in 2009, 2010, where he was fucking around with some of his friends saying like, oh, this is gay, that's gay, whatever. Really light stuff. And he apologized for that a couple years after those tweets were originally tweeted.
Yeah, he's such a...
And after people found out that he was hosting the Oscars, they went back, found all those tweets. People were outraged. They wanted him to issue an apology for it again.
Bunch of bitches.
And he said that he wasn't going to apologize for something that he already apologized for, and that people are just bringing it up, trying to be negative. So he stepped down from hosting. And Nick Cannon came out and did the same thing and found tweets from Amy Schumer, Sarah Silverman, and Chelsea Handler doing the same thing.
They were the exact same thing. So Chelsea Handler says, this is what a fag bird looks or likes when he looks like when he flexes. And then Sarah Silverman, who I'm a huge fan of, put, don't mean this in a hateful way, but the new Bachelorette's a faggot. which is hilarious. Amy Schumer put, "Enjoy Skyfall, fags. I'm about to get knee deep in Helen Hunt." So it's like,
yeah,
it's just
so
these
what are we talking
fucking
about?
pansies,
and you're using
man.
that word, which can get you fired and has gotten people fired. So what
You know what?
This is
you
the
know what I
left
don't
wing.
like?
This is the left wing eating its own tail.
But you know what I
Everybody's
don't-
so upset.
You know what I don't like about it is Kevin Hart goes, "Nah, fuck that. I'm not doing it," but then apologized. Like he was like, "Nah, I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not going to give you guys an apology," but then continued to apologize afterwards.
Yeah.
I thought that was weird.
Stick to your guns and just tell them. Tell the 2% or the 1% of these fucking loud idiots to go fuck themselves. I'm tired of these fanatics on the left and these fanatics on the right controlling how the rest of us think. Like, it's just a joke. Everybody calm the fuck down. It's not the end of the world.
Kevin was also upset because he said that the same energy that people put into trying to find those old tweets, they could have put the same energy in finding his original apology, because he did apologize for this.
Well, look at this dumbass. Scroll up. This dumbass Adam B. Very. But after seeing this tweet, I did a search for every time Kevin Hart tweeted fag or homo or gay. It was a lot. And he seems to have basically stopped tweeting those words after 2011. You mean 7 years ago he stopped?
Who's Adam B.
And he
Very?
goes,
Oh, I don't
he goes,
care.
the year his first stand-up movie became a hit, he stopped using these. What a bunch of bitches.
Yeah, but who's Adam B. Very? Who cares?
No one in, look at him.
Oh, look at him.
No
There
one
he is.
in the world wants to suck that guy's dick, man or woman.
He's a film reporter.
Look at him.
He's a film reporter for BuzzFeed News, of course.
Think about that, his life.
In my spare time, I eat pie and cupcakes.
Your job is to fucking bring down gentlemen or ladies who are so much more talented than you.
He
That's
is a
your
journalist,
fucking job.
so that's kind of it is his job.
That's what I'm
so,
saying.
Yeah, it's fine. Look, I mean, at the end of the day,
End of the day, okay, you guys won. Kevin Hart's not doing the Oscars.
great Kevin Hart, by the way.
No, hold on.
The most generous, kindest human
No,
being
hold on,
I've-
B.
in the world.
Okay, you guys won. He's not doing the Oscars.
Yeah.
Who do you think it's more beneficial for? Kevin Hart doing the Oscars or the Oscars having Kevin Hart host the Oscars?
Yeah.
The Oscars ratings are like this.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, everything he does like this.
Yep. I'd watch it for Kevin Hart because I love Kevin Hart in every aspect.
So now they're in a pickle because you guys are such bitches. Now you're in a pickle. You got some poor sap has to host this dying award show.
He's also a beautiful,
But you guys
kind
won.
human being.
But you won because 7 years ago he said the word gay.
Yeah.
Because he's a comic.
Kevin Hart doesn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I'll tell you that. And personally, I've seen with my own fucking eyes that guy. We're in Montreal hanging out. I saw that guy, the waitress, the harried, exhausted waitress, comes in. She's trying to do everything. I saw that motherfucker reach into his pocket, pull out what I think was either $300 or maybe $400, just quietly with nobody saw it. And he goes, "That's for you. Just take it. Thank you for all your work. I know you're tired." And gave her that money. And nobody saw it. Nobody. I accidentally saw it. He's as generous and as kind as it gets. So
Good, hey,
look,
good,
I mean, at the end of the day,
Nick Cannon, man.
Yeah, good on Nick Cannon is right. And at the end of the day, we're comics. Sometimes you say things, and I never. The only thing, and I'm sure Kevin agrees with this. And everyone, I never made gay jokes because I always knew that there were probably 1% or 2% of my audience that was gay, and I just didn't want to hurt their feelings. And I think a lot of us feel that way. But
No, I think some people make gay jokes, and it's not anti-gay.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You can still make gay jokes sometimes, and it's not an anti-gay thing. You're just, you know what I'm
comic.
saying?
What are you fucking talking about? Ricky Gervais tweeted off best. He said, "The only time I'm ever offended by a comic is when they apologize for a tweet or when they apologize for a comic."
Double down.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Double down.
But the Oscars fucked up here. Okay, reporters, wow, you guys won. Now Kevin Hart's not doing your stupid award show.
Yeah.
Like that was your objective? He's still worth hundreds of millions of dollars. When you get him off Oscars, he's in Australia at a sold-out tour, flying private back on. All right, that's one less thing I have to worry about.
I agree.
You guys won. Oh, no.
I was
he has to
surprised
go
he was even doing
tape
it.
another fucking movie and get $40 million.
Yep.
You guys won. You fucking dorks.
And also, we get robbed of the great Kevin Hart making the Oscars better.
And they need all the help they can get. Those award shows are dying.
Because they're so political.
And they're also just boring. So then you have a Kevin Hart who's brilliant, host it. Wow, I would tune in for that. Guess what? No, not tuning in now.
Well, can I see what was nominated for a Golden Globe in the movies? Because somebody told me it was super political too. It's not even about the best movies. It's about the most politically correct movies.
I think Kat might have mentioned this before.
We were talking about this. I still have yet to see Crazy Rich Asians. I heard very good things about it.
How dare you? That's like a black guy not seeing Black Panther.
I don't have the time.
No, you know what? You don't care, Kat.
I don't care about Asian issues. That's what it is.
Okay.
Because you're a human being.
But the film was nominated for Best Picture, and Constance Wu was nominated for Best Actress in a Comedy. And Chin and I were talking about how we've never seen a rom-com do very well. And very
Never.
well. It's supposedly like one of the better rom-coms that's come out in a long time. But I don't know if a rom-com is good enough to get Best Picture.
No, fuck no. But they're doing it because...
Just based off of like storyline.
That's cool though. Fuck it.
I know.
It's
but
actually
cool,
fine.
But what's happening to our society? What the fuck?
Well,
is
I think
happening?
what happens is you have
You're telling me, don't get me wrong, I'm sure Crazy Rich Asians is fantastic. You're
sure
telling
it's
me
great.
that's a better performance than the fucking dude who played Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody?
Also, Green
Are
Book.
you
I heard Green Book
shitting
was
me?
amazing.
Right. Well, although in fairness, he's also of East Indian descent. So, the guy who played Freddie Mercury.
No, I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
White, black, Asian.
Right.
No,
correct.
who has
who's
the best performance?
Who's the best
I don't give
performer?
a fuck what
Exactly.
ethnicity is. That's the
Exactly.
point.
That's what I say.
I don't care.
Exactly. And I think that what's happening is that there's just a need to try to equalize the playing field, and so we're swinging a little bit over to the far over here, and then it'll all work itself out. It'll all work itself out. I think at the end of the day, it's like they're trying to teach gender issues in high schools, right? So like, what gender pronoun do you want to be fucking? And it's hilarious because a lot of the kids are now making fun of it, like they will if you cram it down people's throats. They're going to be like, get the fuck out of here. There are a lot of statistics that are not true, like women's groups that put out things like 30%. That statistic, 30% of all women in emergency rooms are there because of domestic violence? Wrong.
I don't believe
it's a
that.
lie. It's more like 1%. How about the fact that when Super Bowl, you've heard this, when Super Bowl's on, domestic violence goes up, women get beaten more? That's not true.
I'd be down, right?
It's just not true. But it's floated out as being like it's up 40%
I've never heard that.
and stuff because your man's team loses and he beats you. That's not true. That's a statistic that's still floated out there, and NBC and places like that still make announcements, and it's a bullshit stat. There's no verification for that stat. They talk to FBI statisticians about rape, and like one, they say this dumbass woman who said 1 in 4 women have suffered rape in their lifetime. It's a complete
1 in
lie.
4?
That's a complete
That
lie.
is
It was floated out by a woman from
insane numbers.
I think she's from the University of Arizona, and she was an anthropologist, and she came up with some shoddy study. It's a complete fucking lie. But it was brought up. It was adopted by women's groups, and it's not even close to that. Not even close. So
What else you guys got? Hey, Kat, for sure see Crazy Rich Asians, though.
I'll try to do that this weekend. Okay, so Cardi B announced that her and Offset are getting a divorce, and shortly after, this woman came out and made a video of herself crying, saying that she's the reason why Cardi B and Offset are splitting, and that she didn't mean to break up a happy home because she didn't know how serious their marriage was.
Come on,
but
bitch.
I think she came out with this
To get famous?
Yeah,
I
just
was
to get
going to
famous.
say, like, stop. Why did you make a video of it?
I had no idea.
Because she said that she didn't mess with Offset until before he had a child. So every time after she saw him, they weren't messing around after she knew that he had a kid, which doesn't make sense then because Cardi B already forgave him for cheating the first time. So I think she's only doing this as like a opportunistic thing.
For sure. She goes, a lot of girls just deal with the situation and be like, yo, look, I took Cardi B's man, or the reason they're getting divorced. I feel ashamed. I don't want to break up a happy home to be the cause of someone just saying, fuck it. All right. I'm sorry I didn't think about my worth as a young lady. I just hope she can overcome this. I know her and Offset actually do have love for each other. Let me see her. See if she's a good actress.
I have not messed with Offset since he's had his baby.
She's pretty.
She's
I didn't know how serious
delicious.
it was. I kind of read or kind of see things, but I haven't it took until today to actually get into this seeing everything. You know, a lot of girls would just deal with this situation and just be like, yo, like, I took Cardi B's nigga, or I'm the reason that they're getting a divorce or anything.
I got aggressive.
I feel ashamed. You know, like growing up, it's a lot. But just coming from me and like to Cardi B and to like her fans and to her family.
Her fans are going to destroy her.
These were never my intentions, and I never wanted to break up a happy home or be a cause of someone just saying like, fuck it.
Yeah, you can
get a
stop
divorce or anything like that.
Well, I mean, I do
Hopefully
believe
she
she's
figures it
sad
out.
about it, and it's
Probably shitty. She's going to get annihilated online, but yeah.
Well, but at least she's apologizing. What else is she supposed to do, you know?
Just
and
stay
I bet
quiet.
you, by the way, how
Just
about
stay
this?
quiet.
I'm going to ask you a question.
She's going to get a record deal.
No, I was going to say, no, I was going to ask you.
Should be in the next
Would you
show.
say, Brendan, that maybe Offset, this is a question. You think that maybe Offset told her that shit was ending anyway at home?
Yeah, he might have
Or
lied.
things
I don't
aren't-
know.
You think?
I don't know.
I wonder if it's Offset.
But also, to her defense, we didn't know they were married, how serious it was. It came out way after the fact. Cardi B was like, hey, we got married. We're actually married.
Yeah, so people didn't really know.
No. So that's kind of her defense, I guess.
And I'm sure Offset wasn't saying things are great.
Well,
with
Cardi
me and
B
my
wasn't
mom.
either, though. Like, she wasn't public about it. So, to her defense, and she's delicious. So,
She is
I give her a
delicious.
free pass.
Yeah.
They actually never really announced their marriage when they first started dating.
No.
They got married 3 months in, and then somebody found the marriage license,
Yep.
and that's why she
shit.
said
Dude,
something
you know what
about
I
it.
did? Because I was in a hotel room all alone in Albuquerque. Takashi six.
I gotta
Have you
text
seen
Brendan.
Takashi?
I got to text Brendan. I'm in Albuquerque. It's freezing. I'm all alone. I want to leave.
I don't do well when.
Well,
you
the
leave
high
alone.
desert is a stark.
Anywhere on
It's
earth
a
by
stark
yourself,
yellow
but
place.
anywhere by yourself, Brian.
Yeah.
But the thing is Takashi 6ix9ine. He's in prison, probably going away for a very long time for extortion and all sorts of shit. Have you seen his girl though? Who is
Oh, damn, I did.
so hot,
Yeah.
but then she got a 6ix9ine tattoo on her body and dyed her hair the same way as him.
They've been dating for, I think, about 2-3 weeks before he
3 weeks
went
before,
away.
and 50 Cent called out there. That's her right
maybe,
there,
yeah.
bro.
What's her name?
as fuck.
I would go to her Instagram.
That's what I'm trying to find.
Dirty Girl 101.
Oh man, Dime Piece 301. I don't know.
I'll look for it.
So he's going away for real.
Oh, it's her baby mama.
Ayana.
Well, he has multiple baby mamas right now. I think.
Oh, gotcha.
Takashi. What does Takashi 619 mean?
Just 6ix9ine, bro.
Takashi 69.
That's just his name, his rapper
Awesome.
name.
Is he a great rapper?
I personally
He has
don't
some
like him.
hits. Now, Chin, do you think they're gonna find JFK's real killer before you find her, or what do you, how do you think it's gonna?
It's so funny. Every
Holy
time I type, I was like,
man.
I know you guys' eyeballs are just like dialed in. So I'm like, fuck.
No, I'm,
So
no, I'm more
Tekashi-
I'm more just surprised how bad you are at
So
this.
Takashi 69 has a child.
Jade.
Yeah, he does. He has a daughter, I think.
Great, good stuff, guy. Way to breed.
He does make some fucking hits.
Yeah, let's
So-
go ahead and see her.
Yeah, she's. I
gonna
just
freak
fuck the
out on you.
Instagram, Chin. I just click on that. There you go.
Oh,
There she is.
There.
At
That's Twitter.
oh so you Jade
Oh, so
underscore
you Jade.
oh so you Jade
is she in law school? or what's
underscore
going
oh
on?
so you Jade. No, she's a hardworking stripper, Brian.
What? Wait.
Hold on, hardworking entertainer, bro.
I mean, she dances.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's
Through
see
the
what-
night, it makes.
Let me see what I'm working with.
No, you hold on. Go. Nah, Chin. Go to the one where she's showing her ass.
She's-
please.
she's-
the middle one. Yes.
Yeah, she seems like a
Now
very...
go to it when she goes. Come see me tonight, y'all. Scroll down. I really looked into this over the weekend. Keep scrolling.
I mean, she's
Keep scrolling. She'll be in the club. Keep going.
where is she going to be exactly? I got.
She's in New York.
Huh?
Oh, right there. See the middle one?
Oh.
Next to her kid? Yep, that one. Yeah. Sure. All right. Pull up on me at Angels Club New York. Okay. Hey. Okay.
Pull up on me.
Okay, Kay.
Yeah, she's
Do
something.
you have a problem with that, Brian? You know what? You're too light in the ass for this.
I may be, but I'd step up. Let me see. Well, that's a whole different situation. She's simply a problem. She's a problem.
Oh, why? Because she's fucking one of the most famous rappers on planet
She's
Earth?
a problemo. Look at her there. And now she's
Should make you risk it all, man.
well now what?
Would I drive my stupid fucking GT3 RS
Right through
purple
that-
Porsche
right through that fucking-
through the ocean for her?
Yeah.
If she goes, Brennan, you can fuck me, but you got to take your car and drive it into the Pacific Ocean. I went,
You're already doing this. Look, let me see that middle shot right there.
This one or this
No,
one?
down, yeah, right there. I mean, that's what as a boy, look at the hips on her.
if that doesn't make your dick go, huh? We can't be friends.
Well, you're gay otherwise, and even a gay man would have sex with. You know what I'm saying?
That's frustrating.
What in God's name is going on?
Now,
here?
it's tough how she has pictures of her as a stripper and then has the kid on there.
yeah.
That's where it gets a little... Go that one where she's on the beach with the ass out. God. Dog, diggity dog. That's not Photoshop either, y'all.
That's a crazy ass. She can. When I look at that, I think of only one thing. She probably runs super fast.
Does a lot of squats?
She looks like a great athlete.
Dude, you know what I would do?
What are you
I would,
thinking?
If I was at with my
I'm thinking
family,
I want her on my volleyball
dude,
team.
If I was, let's say I go to Hawaii. That's where I'm gonna go on vacation. Let's say I go to Hawaii and I pull up to the pool and I'm with my kids like that.
Right.
I'd go up to her like, I'm confused. Is this? I didn't read the title. Are we at fucking Spearmint Rhino?
Right.
Or do you want to change?
Sure.
Because I went 9 to. I got a boner.
Well, here's
got
what
a
I do.
raging
I go,
boner.
hey, I got to cross the desert, and I don't have enough to. I got to carry water. I know you store water well in those two humps you call an ass, in your camel humps.
You know what I'd say?
You're fucking listen, you human camel, who I'd love to bang constantly. But you could fall. You'd have to strap a 2x4 to your ass because you could fall into the crack of her ass.
Please.
You don't come to her without taking your vitamins. Do not
Say
come to
come
her.
again.
Don't come. Don't pull up on her.
What else? What other pictures we got, Chin?
Tan pushing through.
She has a cute face too.
She
cute
is
face.
impossibly attractive.
She looks sort of Asian.
She's obscenely attractive. She's probably Asian and black.
It's frustrating
Which is a
how attractive she
fantastic
is,
combination.
Right? Some would say the best combination.
Oh,
Brian.
that's a great Asian. If you get some Vietnamese and some African in you,
Karuchi's so pretty.
Vietnamese and African, that mix, oof.
Dude, now imagine that club. You know what? You think
She
she would like
looks-
this, Brian?
I just want her on my
I feel
team.
like we're not her type, dude. I don't know what gives me that vibe.
You into 51-year-olds with two kids?
Are you into two rich white guys
Yeah.
who can't make it rain like
Who
50
don't,
Cent?
I was going to say, who don't have as much money as the guys you date. Yeah.
What else we got? That's stupid.
There's my girl.
That's
See, I like her like that.
me too.
I like her where she's just,
Leave a
she
little-
and I are on a boat.
Me too.
And we're
Leave a
just
little
hanging
open
out.
for my imagination.
That's all.
I don't need your
I just
asshole
like her
in my
because
face.
she's just a cutie pie. Her hair's all down. She's like, what? This little old thing? Lil Rank. Where's Twiz Tasty? Because I got my, I want to see if my yellow eggshell shorty shorts look good. Can you guys help
Where's
me
Little
out?
Tasty?
Where's
Wait, I'm Little
Twiz,
Tasty or
you're
Little
Twiz
Thick?
Tasty?
No,
and
I'm a little thick.
You're Twiz Tasty.
Yo, Little Rink, get.
I'm
hey,
Lil
hey,
Rink.
Little Rink, get a little thick in here. You boring the fuck out of me, yo.
Yeah, no.
Hey, Little Rink, go get a little thick because you bored as fuck.
Lil Rank, now that you
And he's
came
richer.
once and you
He's
need
richer.
24 hours to get it back up because you're old and you could give a shit, and you're talking to me about something intellectual and trying
Hey,
to
Little
connect with
Rink,
me.
you're boring the fuck out of me.
Wait, there
And your
she is
teeth
with no
are
makeup,
crooked.
which I like her even more. See, I
Where?
like girls with no makeup.
Ooh, her bags have
Makeup.
bags.
See, I like that.
I
more.
prefer that.
I do
Oh,
too.
I know. I don't like girls paint their fucking
There she
face.
is because she's naked in front of me. That's naked. That's when she
Nice.
gets naked for daddy. You understand?
That's morning after, Daddy.
Sure. Now she still has fake eyelashes and lipstick, but the point
Don't
is,
give a fuck.
but I don't either, and her hair is not her hair. But here's the thing: I still
Brian,
like
I
her
like
there.
my women like I like my Christmas trees.
Lil Rink.
Fake.
Where's Twiz Tasty? He's still sleeping.
All right, let's get off of her before I start jacking off. Keep going.
So, have you guys seen the Travis Scott photo?
I heard about it. What happened?
He's a
So,
sexy looking
a photo came out of what seemed to be Travis Scott with a girl, and the photo went viral. People were adding Kylie Jenner saying, "Oh, he's cheating on you," and a few hours later, she posted up a photo of her and him, trying to show people like, "Oh, this isn't real. I don't give a fuck." And a couple days later, it came out that the same people who set up the Justin Bieber eating a burrito sideways photo set this up too, and it was actually a fake photo.
What a bunch of weirdos. Why do that? You think...
They said
let's cause him problems in his relationship.
They said that they wanted to show everyone not to believe everything that they see on the internet. That was the reasoning.
It's true. They're getting better and better at all that stuff. They're going to have videos of you killing somebody.
Fake stuff, yeah.
You know? Yeah, that's pretty wild.
What else we got? Good for him for busting that case.
So Tyler Perry went to 2 Walmarts in Georgia and paid off all of the layaway bills. So
cool.
he was able to cover a lot of bills for a lot of families
really
for
cool.
Christmas.
That's fucking really cool. That makes a big
season.
deal. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
'Tis the season.
Dwight Howard accused of threatening alleged
Old B.
cisgender.
Yep, we've been over that, dude.
I know.
What else we got?
What is going on with that? Any new things?
He's out due to buttocks trauma.
He's out due to buttocks
He has to
trauma?
have surgery, yeah.
I didn't know that. So now I didn't read that. And where are you getting?
Dude,
that?
I'm serious. He's missing the season because he has to have gluteus maximus surgery.
Okay, which one? His boyfriend or Dwight?
Him. They don't know if it's real or not, though, because she's known for doing it. What else you got?
This Princeton a cappella group. They were told not to sing Kiss the Girl from Little Mermaid anymore because of it sounding too aggressive. Here it says here, some students complained the performance promotes misogyny and toxic masculinity.
Oh my
Yes!
God. Do you think maybe it has to do with a bunch of white singers don't want to sound Jamaican anymore?
I don't know.
Or maybe,
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, kissy girl, you got to kissy girl.
So they have like 2 random people though, like a guy and a girl, and they kind of ask them if they want to kiss each other during their performance. So I guess that's the thing that
this is
triggered
so
this.
great. This is a bunch of people virtue signaling, and they get prestige
100%.
by finding examples.
Look at those bitches. I have no other word to describe them. Just a bunch of bitches.
Well, I think the people that don't want him to sing "Kiss the Girl" are the worst.
No, me too.
They're the biggest bunch of fucking morons.
God, no, but just
They're
bunch
just looking
of
for any
bitches.
excuse. God, thanks for.
And here's the thing: not
problem.
one of them are successful.
No.
People who do this are not successful.
Such expressions imply that not using aggressive physical action to secure Ariel's sexual submission makes Eric weak. An irrefutable scaredy cat applied outside of the
it's
realm
a
of the movie.
pretty
These
song.
statements suggest that masculinity is contingent on domination of women. This attitude can catalyze violent tendencies.
Have you ever heard that lobster sing?
But look at what the conclusion.
Fucking hit it, Chin. No, let's shove it right up there.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking faces.
That's her that wrote it, by the way.
That's her?
The one that wrote it. She's a feminist.
She looks like she'd take
She's
a punch
hot as
from
shit,
Greg
but
Hardy
she's hot as
just
shit,
fine.
but doesn't know anything about the world, so she's young and a dumb.
Well, look at her jaw. She looks like she'd take a fucking
She's just
punch.
a young dum-dum.
Not that I would ever hit a woman. I'm just saying.
She's just a young dum-dum.
Well, young dumb,
Beautiful.
yum dumb and brawn. Hit that song. This for all you bitches out there, and for sure turn the volume up. We've missed half of it.
Hold on.
Now let's sing.
do this
Brian.
again.
Let's sing this for these stupid idiots. I feel like you play. There you see her, sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say. It's a nice song, man. I feel like you play a good lobster, B. Yeah, it's a lobster, bitch. Possible.
Yeah, just kiss her. It's called romance.
It's called assault, brother. Kiss the girl.
She's looking to get kissed, and he's shy. And this dumb woman missed that point. But she's also 19.
Look,
Who
the
cares?
boy's too shy. He's not going to kiss the girl. Although she wants to be kissed, though. That's the whole point of the fucking movie.
I love when these feminists who are 19 years old and know nothing about the world overreach.
You know, some feminists won't let their daughters watch Disney
Well, they're all
because they're being saved by the prince,
not
and it's not the way it goes.
They're not
When's
feminists.
a princess going to save a prince?
You know what a feminist is? A woman. You want to change the world? Look what Valentina Shevchenko and Yona Janjek do. Every man out there, every bro, holy shit, they're like, damn, these women can do what men can do. That's being a feminist. You fucking phonies. All you do is try to censor. The feminists like this try to censor, scold, shame, and they don't change anybody's mind or hearts. Ioana and Janjek, those bad women, why are they? I bet you none of those women know any of those women's names. And those women are more women and more of a feminist than any of those dummies can ever be. Instead, they're censoring Disney. And that's a great song.
You know what's getting a little aggro in here for me, Brian? I need you to take it down.
Sorry, dude.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, kiss the dude. Kiss the dude.
Go on and kiss him now.
Go and kiss the dude.
Kiss him. He's got black hair.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la,
He's got a
suck his
full
cock.
mouth.
Go ahead and swallow that cock.
I'm trying to keep things romantic. Take it easy.
Nah, man, I'm the big gay lobster. I'm trying to suck your dick.
He's strong and he's aggressive. Just look at his mouth and kiss the boy.
Kiss the boy.
He's got crooked
Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la, kiss the
teeth,
boy.
very thick hair, and he's got some heat. Crooked teeth with a lot of heat down there.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, kiss the old man. Kiss the old man.
Kiss the boy.
He got crooked teeth and spots all over his body, but that don't mind.
He's got crooked teeth and psoriasis, and he's got lots of wrinkles too.
Sha-la-la-la, kiss the little ring.
Grey ass hair, grey ass hair.
His prostate's the size of a ball.
He's gonna die soon, so kiss his thin lips. This is thin lips. He smells like old skin.
He smells like moth balls. Go on and kiss the man.
He's a dusty, moldy old man with barnacles on his balls.
Sha-la-la-la, he'll pay your bills. Go on and kiss the man.
Just hold your nose and close your eyes and kiss.
Pretend
the
it's someone else and kiss the old
with
man. All right, what else we got?
Sorry.
All right, history has been made here in the U.S. The first transgender boxer wins by unanimous decision.
Okay, so he used to be.
So hold on. 34-year-old former Olympic boxing hopeful not only made professional fighting debut and beat Hugo. So was it a female to male?
Yeah, she transitioned.
And then she
to male.
competed at male?
Yeah.
And won?
And won.
Damn.
It's impressive.
Now, for the feminists, if it was a male who felt like a woman went to female, competed against females, we up in arms. But we're celebrating a female.
Well, that's because females are at a disadvantage physically with fighting.
Hey, bro, we're all the same.
Yeah.
These feminists, we're all the same,
Yeah,
bro.
we're all the same.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Have
why
a
there's so
guy.
many female Navy SEALs.
Yeah, have a guy in Joanna Man go and fight boxing. Let me know how that works out for everybody.
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
We're all the same. Good for her for fucking competing with the men and doing well.
That's impressive.
That's very impressive.
You want to see the person that he fought?
Yep.
This is his record.
Oh,
Just so
6.
you know.
You got to start somewhere, bro.
Yeah.
okay.
Now, Hugo's probably a little embarrassed, okay? Probably went back to his fucking country of Mexico, and they go, who'd you fight? And he goes,
Whoa.
a dude?
Yeah.
And then they go, really? Let us look into it and go, hey, Hugo, word on the street is you got beat up by a...
He's got
Chick.
X chromosomes everywhere.
Yeah.
A lot of XX chromosomes.
Because they're not macho at all in Mexico.
No. So basically, you might want to.
Damn, our boy Hugo might not be for you, bro.
That's tough.
0-6.
I've been in jiu-jitsu classes where back in the day when Japanese fighters would come in, like in Hensel's place and places like that, and Japanese fighters would come in and they were guesting. They were rolling. They were usually fighters, MMA fighters in Pride, and they'd be paired up with a woman and they wouldn't wrestle with her. They'd bow out. They'd be like, no. I saw that with my own eyes a couple times.
I don't
You've seen
know.
that?
I used to pass like when we trained in Denver with like Michelle Watterson, like Karate Hottie. I'm so much bigger.
Yeah.
And like we get paired up, like I'll probably go with a small. Like
Yeah.
I'm so much bigger.
Well,
I'm like we're not
yeah.
gonna get much out of it.
No.
I'm gonna get a raging boner, and my
Yeah.
friends are gonna make fun of me. So probably go someone else.
Yeah, she's so
I'm not a
hot.
sexist.
She's so hot.
I'm just she's.
But this guy,
Unforget-
this
she's
was
so
sexist.
hot.
This was blatantly like I don't wrestle with women.
Oh yeah, that's their culture.
It's a cultural
you know?
thing. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Continue on?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Love it.
This is on Barstool. I saw this not that long ago, but a little luchador kid. And this, I guess they perform like this stuff on the streets in Mexico.
Yeah.
They caught this random actor here. Don't worry about the audio.
Jesus,
How crazy is that?
holy shit!
Jesus Christ. Hopefully someone tips these kids. Jesus Christ, that's pretty impressive. Oh shit, look at that little dude. That's cute as
Cute
fuck.
little kid.
That's super
What a
cute.
great kid, man.
Hey, just to flip scripts here. Did you see the fucking Cinderella play the Miami Dolphins did against the Patriots yesterday?
I did not.
Last play of the game, they're down by 5 points or 4 points, and they do like the fucking hook and ladder where you guy catch it, tosses it back to win the game. He runs it all the way back.
Oh, I gotta
scores
see
a
that.
touchdown.
Let me see that. Did the Rams lost yesterday? Right?
Rams lost to the Bears.
Wow.
few caveat there. It was freezing.
Yeah.
It was freezing.
And I used that cold water. It was weather.
It was freezing.
Yeah.
But to win, the Super Bowl doesn't go through a tundra because they're gonna have home field advantage. So they're either playing L.A. or New Orleans to get to the Super Bowl.
They're
We fine, baby. We
11-1 anyway. Now they're 11-2.
Chicago's gonna be tough though. And you know who else is tough? Fucking Dallas Cowboys, man. Dallas, yeah, they're gonna win the NFC.
Really?
Oh fuck yeah, they'll win their division.
Good to go.
Watch this play. So they're down by 5. No time left. Watch this. Whoop! Whoop!
Stop it.
Look at this.
Oh!
To win the game, there's Gronkowski who's back there to stop the Hail Mary.
Oh my God.
They won the game. The Finns beat the Patriots. Last second play.
Oh my God.
Talk about kiss the girl.
Oh my God. That's a lot of toxic masculinity in one group, guys.
It's too much.
Guys, there's too much male stuff going on.
It's too
Please
much.
take it
Quick,
down.
put on WNBA.
Yeah. Wow.
Great game, though. Isn't that cool?
Wow. That's heroic. That's some
that
cool
was
shit.
sick, man. And my fucking Cleveland Browns, baby. I told you, fucks, they're gonna win more than 6 games.
Damn.
They
So
just
did I.
they just won.
Brown.
They just once Hugh Jackson's bitch ass out of the way, they just won again. I think that's 5.
They had the actor Hugh Jackman on? Fuck. That's amazing.
Look at this. Fuck, that's incredible. You know how hard that is to pull off in the NFL against the New England fucking Patriots?
Dude, that's so
a hook
hard.
and ladder.
Yeah, I know all about
You
it.
got to appreciate this.
Hell yeah. Look at how he cuts through it. That's it. Look at that.
The key here is Rob Gronkowski is back there because he's there because they thought they were just going to throw a Hail Mary, and he's so big and tall, can jump, he just knocks it down. So they went, oh shit, he's back there? Well, he can't
So
tackle.
he was on defense.
just for that one play because they thought they were going to throw a Hail Mary.
Wow.
Fuck yeah. Football's great right now, you fucks. You stupid
Nobody's
feminist fucks.
Dude, nobody's saying
No,
anything.
fuck y'all up
Dude,
in here.
take it
No,
easy.
Fuck that, man.
Dude, you've insulted.
Yeah, I like my brain trauma.
You've insulted.
I like my pig skin.
You've insulted.
I like my
feminists
women
on
with
the far
fat
left
tits.
and from schools in the Northeast where where they've never met anybody in the real world, and now you've offended.
Sha la 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 la, kiss the dude. What else you got,
Kiss
Jim?
the boy.
All right, what else we got, dude?
Bloody Elbow terminates contract. A veteran writer after child porn conviction uncovered.
Writer for Bloody Elbow. I can't.
Yeah, he had some crazy number of images, right? He had 984 still images, 496
Of child
videos
porn?
of child pornography.
Yeah.
Yep.
What the fuck?
And then 7,689 pictures of extreme pornography, which,
that makes me fucking sick.
yeah.
So this guy was part of Bloody Elbow?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Just the
But they
fact-
didn't know. Bloody Elbow didn't know
No,
about
they
it?
fired him immediately when this came out.
Holy
so
fuck! What a creep!
Yeah.
they're everywhere.
What'd you say?
I said they're everywhere. People like that.
3
They're
defense asked
everywhere.
judge for leniency, citing personal relationships that would be harmed by their incarceration. Kid, according to the Evening Times, argued he should avoid jail time because he has to look after his mom. So he lives with his mom. We got a real winner on our hands. Acknowledging the serious nature of his crimes in court. Wow.
My friend,
Well, if he's taking care
my
of her,
friend
then-
used to work in child
What do you
pornography.
mean live with your mom? That's
What
that
if she
means.
can't move or anything?
That's
My
for
buddy was a
bullshit.
cop, was a special cop, and he used to work. Like he worked with the teams that would find child pornography, and a lot of times the people doing it, they block their faces out, right? So they squiggly line their faces out, and they have guys out there that decode that.
Oh, for sure.
And then they find your fucking face. And there was one dude who was notorious for doing this in Thailand and the Philippines. He was an American guy. And he was just, to infants, to, all kinds of kids. And, of course, selling this and making a lot of money. But he was a real, like one of the worst guys. And they finally got his face descrambled. And he was a father with 3 kids, living in a middle-class house. Everything else would go away on business all the time. And just an evil motherfucker.
You gotta believe there's a special place in hell for people like that. There has to be.
I think so. My buddy said he didn't even look at the evidence. He didn't want to even see the pictures. He didn't want it in his fucking head. And he's not a pussy. He was just like, I don't want to see that shit.
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
either. I could never even.
No, I can't.
You don't want that in your head. That there's that loss of
that
all innocence.
evil's possible
Yeah.
out there. What else?
And
you
they're
got?
out
Let's
there.
move on. Fuck
Yeah.
this guy.
Halsey, you know, like Victoria's Secret, they said that they didn't want any transgender people. Do you remember this? We talked about this.
Yeah, they're like, well, no, it's just for our type of
what
we prefer, which is no problem. That's their obligation.
Oh, a lack of inclusivity.
Yeah, so Halsey posted about that.
I I don't care. It's Halsey.
Well, I love Halsey.
She's that singer. Remember, she's like
I love
part
her,
black.
and you also love her. Remember, she's half black. She's delicious and has a beautiful voice. So, I have adored the Victoria's Secret fashion show since I was young. Performed this year alongside other amazing artists and hardworking models. Friends was supposed to be the best time night of my year. Jesus. However, after I filmed the performance, some comments were made regarding the show that I simply cannot ignore. Oh, here we go. As a member of the LGBTQ, that means she's down to fuck girls. Fantastic. I have no tolerance for lack of inclusivity, especially not one motivated by stereotype. If you're on my page because you watched my performance tonight, please allow me to instead direct your attention to Gilson, an organization that offers service aimed at protecting LGBTQ and youth with respect to these youth targeted by these comments in a world where they have been made to feel other. I've made sizable donation in their honor. If you're a trans person reading this and these comments have made you feel alienated or invalid, please know that you have allies. We stand in solidarity and complete total acceptance.
It's a well put together statement.
But I made a sizable donation in their honor. I don't know.
It's all good. You know what I mean? This is America. I love that.
I think she did the award show, or she did the thing, was like, damn, this is awesome. People were like, hey, bitch, they said no trans or anything. You're supposed to be part of our community. She was like, oh, shit, I better do something.
Oh,
I bet you she had a grand old time. By grand old time, I mean the best.
Yeah.
She probably sucked some pussy in the back. And then now she's...
sucked some pussy in the back? There's not a pussy sucking section, from what I know, in the back of Victoria's Secret show. There's not a booth where you can do pussy sucking. Usually you're getting your makeup on. God damn it, you have ruined this podcast. What is going on this Monday, sir?
I don't know.
You need to learn how to be more inclusive,
You know what?
sir.
I need Jesus
You've
in my
used the
life.
C word a number of times.
I know.
You are anti-feminist.
You know what? It's
It's the carrot
juice.
You're wearing a dent shirt by Chris D'Elia, which is a direct insult to me.
Yep.
This whole thing, you're a walking insult. You're a sitting insult today.
Today's been tough.
Yeah.
Today's been tough.
I'd like you to apologize to
Fucking
all
cunts.
the marginalized people.
I'm prickly today.
You're prickly as fuck.
I'm a Halsey fan.
Man, you're a real cunt today.
I know.
You're a real non-inclusive cunt.
I was just thinking about Halsey and like she was like, oh fuck, here we go.
So I would choose to believe that she didn't go to the pussy sucking booth, because I don't
It's
think
not
there
a
is
booth,
one.
bro. There's hot chicks everywhere.
What is there, a
If
couch?
you're into women, you're like, all right, cool. Between
Where in the
takes,
back?
Suck my tit. I'm Halsey.
She's not an infant, so she doesn't
I would
need
suck
milk.
her tit.
I bet you would, man. I didn't ask you.
I don't know anymore.
I'm sorry, Halsey. Look, I like that statement because it's what you do as an American. So I like the debate.
If you were really about that life, though, you probably wouldn't perform.
And
right?
she's a good example of how beautiful inclusivity can be.
Dude, hey, G-Eazy.
Is she gay or is she straight?
Bro,
Bi.
hold on. You
She's
you
bi.
fuck.
Bullshit.
No, listen.
Yeah.
G-Eazy, she would have threesomes with him, bro.
Really?
Him, her, and her.
Well, I mean, why did guys like G-Eazy get all the girls? Who is G fucking Easy? Show me that fucking guy. Why didn't I become a rapper?
very
I should have paid more. I
famous
should have
white
paid more
rapper.
attention in music school.
I should have focused on my
That
lyrics.
guy? He doesn't look that different from me.
He's pretty phenomenal, man. He's from the Bay Area. White rapper, has some, I don't say all the hits, but huge hits.
Really?
And he also pipes down Halsey.
Yeah, all right. Well, he wins, I guess. Fuck off. You win, dude. Great outfits, too. I suck.
He usually wears all black all the time. I'm a fan.
Well, what do? I got to start. I don't have that hair, though, dude.
Nah, that slick back's his thing, man. Dude has fashion, too.
Yeah, I know he has
Stuff
a
to
fashion.
compete with him, man.
It is, right?
Yeah, he's a handsome dude.
And he does well in the
Bay
rap
Area's
game?
famous. Some say very well.
What kind of money do you think he's got in the bank?
Say between 20, 30 mil.
Is that true?
Look at his net worth, although those are kind of off.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Well, the network says I'm worth $200,000 and there's a picture of you. So, and there is. It really annoys me.
$200,000.
Last time I checked, it said.
Why did you check that?
People keep sending me because they send it to me on my DMs.
$200,000?
Like,
That's so
hey,
much
bro, I
fuck
looked
with
at your
you.
net worth. It says you have $200,000 and there's a picture of you. $9 million.
$9 million.
All right, well.
Well, still good.
Fuck yeah, it's good. But I'm just saying that Halsey, what's her name?
Halsey probably has more money than he does.
Gay Halsey is.
Bye, bro. Bye. That's my girl.
I love bi. Everybody says bi because it's fashionable.
No, she says bye because she likes dicks and tits, bro.
Yeah, I know every girl that does. I mean, it's like, come on.
Well, no, but I think she's had it.
You like making out with gorgeous girls? Ah, man, it's so
no,
brave
but
of you.
she's lived with like another girl, dude.
Whatever.
You're a hater, man. You know what you are? You're insensitive. You fucking cunt.
Me?
Yeah, you're insensitive cunt. You bring your male energy in here.
My toxic masculinity.
Or that girl that she... Remember Ruby Rose?
Well,
yeah, she's hot as shit.
They don't look very hot there. I'll tell you that right now.
Ruby Rose.
I would kick both of them out of my fucking house.
So brave.
I'm like,
of
what
you.
the fuck is going on right now? Why do you two look like that?
They got long necks and big heads.
Why are your guys' lips like that? Get the fuck out of my house. No, you can't have some of my fucking string cheese. Get out of here.
Those girls are strong and they stand up for what's right.
Yeah. What else you got, Chin?
Meanwhile, being super fashionable at the same time.
I think that was it.
Oof.
I mean, they're so good looking.
Her
and
face.
she's a narcissist because she's dating somebody who looks exactly like her. So she makes out with herself. Big deal. There's no difference in their faces. They look exactly the same.
Well, I think Halsey's way better looking.
I like Ruby Rose. Of course she's dating Ruby Rose because it's good for her career.
Or they date
cried.
Well, they're not
I
together
call
now,
bullshit.
bro. And then
call
Halsey was
bullshit.
fucking with Machine Gun Kelly, which is a whole nother thing I don't want to get into, Brian.
But, it's all
White
about,
rappers,
it's
they're
all
tough,
attention.
right?
It's all
White rappers are a tough pill to swallow, aren't they?
I think so. It's all attention. It's all vanity.
Like I like some Machine
When I
Gun
look
Kelly
at Halsey,
songs.
I
I
think
love G-Eazy songs, but white rappers, there's something about it.
they're all vain. I just see vanity on Halsey.
Huh?
Just vain. She's just. It's all.
Oh
about
yeah,
her.
with those posts.
It's all about her.
You said something too, right? Like people are seeing that in her.
It's all
like
about
she's
her.
boasting
Oh
about
yeah,
stuff.
there's a group of people who don't like Halsey because she
Haters?
always because she always makes it a point to talk about being biracial, bisexual, and bipolar.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's great. Yeah. So it's all the fashionable things. And you're bipolar. What a surprise. I don't give a fuck about her. Keep going. I'm just
Halsey, I know you're gonna hear this. Still love you, babe. I don't agree with any of this.
Hey, man.
And I will fire Brian right now for you,
Bro.
And you know what? I'll even kill him for you.
You'd sell me down the river for Halsey?
Sell? I would kill you down that river. Kill. I'd put these two fingers in your stupid old nose and then shut your mouth like this and just watch you.
Ah, kick him.
While
honey.
I'm singing Halsey.
That's what you'd say. Kick him.
Why don't we just meet them in the middle?
That's not Halsey.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God! You don't even know her songs, you phony son
Yeah,
of
I
a bitch,
do, bro.
Give me one song. Sing one Halsey
You
song.
want one Halsey song?
I want one to Halsey. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. 5,
hold on.
4,
No, let me
3,
think.
2,
No, I have
1.
one.
I
I
cry
have
bullshit.
one.
You
No,
fucking
they-
phony.
with the- she has that here with the chain smoker.
Well, what is it? 5, 4,
how'd it
3,
go?
2, 1. Man,
God, I
you
forget
phony
it.
motherfucker!
No, I love her.
You don't know her at all.
She had
bro.
the biggest hit with the chain
Great.
smokers.
Oh, what a surprise! I could say that too.
No,
you don't know.
you don't- who the
Somewhere
Chainsmokers?
in the middle, not her.
Doesn't sing that song, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I was testing you.
No, you weren't.
You're not a Halsey fan.
Give me the song. Name one song. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. 10, 9.
It's the
8,
Chainsmokers.
7, 6. Not Chainsmokers?
Closer.
I just saw her go closer.
No,
You
she didn't know.
mouthed it.
Cat went like this. I pray for you guys.
No, she just said closer.
Oh.
Yeah, because she just told him. The Chainsmokers, closer.
No, you know it's a Halsey song. She has some fucking hits, man.
I don't care, bro.
I'm not part of the fan club, all right, but I do celebrate her.
I don't like her. How about that?
You're-
I've decided she sucks.
You know, I've decided you're a piece of
And
shit.
in 5 years, nobody will know her name. There, I
Fuck
said it.
you, bro.
And
Where's
the same
this
thing
coming
goes
from?
for her white rapper friend. What, bro? What? Ah! Hey, man. Hey, man.
Take it back.
I won't.
Take it back.
I keep coming. Ah! Yeah, my career. That. Yeah. Yeah.
That was 30%.
Oh no.
That was 30% and you were turning red. Now, if you say one more thing about Halsey and Jeezy,
I'm like Jon Snow. I just came to.
you're a White Walker.
Dude, you just stuck your fingers in my fucking neck.
That was 30%.
I could have just peeled your thumbs off.
I wish you could, dude. I'd feel better about myself.
I could have just gone, boom, boom.
It's a heavy.
probably could-
It's a heavy crown knowing I could kill you. You know what I'm saying?
you-
Like it's kind of.
You reckon you could kill me with just your two hands like that?
Oh yeah, and
I don't know,
it's
man.
a heavy. It's a lot of weight to carry around because I know if we're in an argument and I just don't want to argue, I'm like, fuck it, I could kill you.
No, because I would have just thrown my.
Isn't it weird?
So if you're losing the argument, you just
Yeah,
kill
I'm just
me.
like, fuck it and kill you.
Yeah.
Like if we're in an argument, like, hey man, I think this. I'm like, cool. dead.
And dead.
And like a lot of weight is on my shoulders thinking about killing you sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't had
Like when you talk shit about Halsey,
I'm going to carry a knife.
not around here, bro.
I'm going to carry a small knife and unzip
See, that's, I wish you would, because then I wouldn't be like, oh, I could just kill him.
because I could just unzip you.
Yeah. Then I'd feel more threatened.
All of a sudden you're like
right now I feel
me,
zero
and I
threat.
unzip the middle of your arm.
I feel zero threat.
I do this. I go, and
I feel
unzip
zero
you.
threat.
Really?
Yeah, at all times from you.
Dude, I'll carry a fucking.
Please
I'll
do,
carry
dude.
a knife.
I would respect you more, you know?
I'll open you up.
I wish you would carry a knife, dude. Now, I want you to apologize to Halsey before we leave
Not
the
going
show.
to do it. And I don't care if you kill me because I'm going to stand by my principles.
You know,
And I'm
I
gonna warn
respect
you,
that.
If you come at me again, I'm going to meet you halfway.
You gonna meet me in the middle?
Yeah! I'm going to meet you in the middle. Yeah. Meet you in the middle. I got to go pick up my kids. All right, guys.
You should pick these nuts up in your mouth. Fuck you, bro. Speaking of picking nuts up in your mouth, I'm at the Ice House in Pasadena,
Bullshit.
December 28th and 29th.
I don't know.
While Brian's playing grab ass with hippos in Africa.
Yep.
I'll be at the Ice House working, bitch. December 28th, 29th. After that, I'm in Canada, Edmonton, Canada. First time in Canada, in Edmonton. I've been to Canada,
love it.
obviously.
That's my
January 10th through the 12th, and then the Grand Hagoso, January 19th, 2 shows, 1 hour special. Brian will be there. Other friends will be there. San Diego, January 19th. Get tickets now, tfatk.com. Hey, is that it, man? Or you want to hate on some other LGBTQRS community people?
Do you know what LGBT stands for?
Lesbian, bi, gay, trans.
Good job.
No shit, bro.
Well, I
I'm
don't know, man.
34.
I don't know, bro.
I'm 35 years old.
I don't know, bro.
I'm 35,
I don't
bro.
know. Because I always hear you under your breath go, I don't like anybody who's
Do you know
not
what
white.
big BDE stands for?
Yeah, big dick energy. That's what we got. Big dick energy. Bigger than Randy Couture. I want to congratulate you on having bigger dick than Captain
I'm not
America.
celebrating that
Why not?
because that's Captain America.
He's got
bro.
everything else on us.
Yeah, all right.
Come on, bro.
That was fun.
Guys, this has been I hope you enjoyed this Monday.
And I hope we don't ruin your afternoon by you looking up Randy Couture, jacking off.
Do not
on your
look him
camera.
up.
No, do because it
don't.
made my day.
I know. It was good.
I'm a bigger fan.
But, you
now.
know, it's nothing any of us haven't done. So, hey, good on you, Randy. God bless. And that girl looked like she
Randy,
was a
don't show
dirty,
your asshole
sexy
next time.
girl.
Yeah, she was hot. All right, we're out of here. This is the Fire Kid. We're out.